shoot. Up to Edwards. Spikes by 4 with the ball in the front court. Left wing Edwards. Out to Maxwell against the man-to-man. He'll casually take it to the left point. Throw it right point to Yates. Out about 30 feet. He'll give it to Edwards off the pick. Right wing. Dribbles in. Spins. Went in the air. Kicked it out to Yates. Right wing triple. Up. Swish. Andre Yates with the triple. Cleveland State. Yates with it on the right wing. Top side to Carpenter. Carpenter on the right wing. Backs it up. 7 to shoot. Dribbles to the left. Carpenter penetrates. Kicks it out Yates. Left wing triple try. Got it. Yates went down too as he lost his balance after the shot, but he drilled it. Yates has 7. 35-31 Wright State.
Zoom out a little bit. Scales had 2 big plays today. He is great.
And get it into Yates. Works around the Sloan screen. Cleveland State averaging just 61 points a game, but they get the first 2.
To combat that trapping defense. I think a piece of it, too, is you can't play that style the entire season, too. So Link Garner not doing as much as he did in the beginning of the season when he was really trying to put it in.
He said the other day they haven't trapped as much as he thought they would. But they're still generating all that pressure and turnovers, and now Cleveland State has the... Here's Khalil Small. He'll fire a 3. That's off the mark. And the rebound to DeMonte Flanagan. Flanagan, who we talked about, he had a very quiet first half. Only played 6 minutes because of foul trouble. He nearly lost it out of bounds. Instead, it's Edwards. Back to Hales.
Oh, good move. That was a big-time move. Inconsistency, but you got to adjust. They've been consistent in the second half of calling that.
Aaron Scales back into the game for Green Bay. This is Andre Yates, along with Zolo. Edwards has been really quiet in this game. And Maxwell off the ball. Here comes Yates, 14 to shoot. Crowd wanted to walk, didn't get it. Here comes Yates, baseline drive on Cooper with the left hand in the big time.
Carpenter, who leaves it for Maxwell. He'll come into the forecourt. Push the ball near sideline to Yates. Back out front to Maxwell. Swings to Carpenter, far sideline. Top side to Maxwell, now gives to Yates near sideline. Penguins in their 2-3 zone. Ball goes to Maxwell, back to Yates. Looks to penetrate from the right of the lane. The running floater is good. They get the ball as play resumes. Their lead now stands at 34-32. Andre Yates will give the ball to Rob Edwards. Back out to Yates. Finds Hales now left wing. Hales dribbling against Cameron Morse, throws it across the floor to Yates. Yates right wing, out front, middle of the floor now, less than 10 to shoot. Yates to the far sideline, to the right wing, bounce the basketball to Hales with 4 to shoot. Out front, Yates right wing, wide open 3 is good.
Front court, Brundage, corner left 3, that is good. Detroit has made 7 of their last 8 field goals, 29-20. Detroit has their largest lead, so just as Cleveland State gets hot, so does Detroit. And they're up by 9. And Gary Waters wants another timeout. He is not happy. 30-second timeout. 4:50. Cleveland stayed with the Yates. Edwards, Maxwell, Flanagan, Zolo. Vikings got a whistle and a jump ball. We'll say Blackshear and Flanagan had it, and that belongs to CSU on the alternate possession. The 16:54 mark of the second half. 36-34. Detroit, and what has become an entertaining and well-played game after the first 10 minutes tonight, though, where neither team could figure out how to shoot.
Over here yelling at him to shoot it. Well, he listened and he made it.
6-2 Wright State on the Corunna bucket. Zalo out high. He'll hand the ball off into the hands of Hales. Hales down low to Flanagan. Flanagan spin move on Corunna. He's double teamed. Out to Yates. The left-handed three-point shot is good for the former Dayton screen from Blount. He's now double teamed with 5 to shoot. Yates trying to clear off inside. Left-handed scoop shot. Left it short. Got his own rebound and put it in.
Yeah, that shouldn't happen.
They're going to let the freshman shoot it until he can prove that he can knock it down.
Yeah, he was open there. That wasn't a bad shot. Nothing wrong with that. He just missed it. I mean, Mark's a very capable shooter. He'll make that as often as he misses it. He just missed it that time.
About a 7-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. It's Edwards out front against Hughes. Hand off to Yates. Yates works against Allstor. Yates crossover dribble. Goes down in low. Had it tipped away. Gets it back with 5 to shoot.
That's an offensive
fadeaway
foul.
Jump shot is
Wow.
good. Half his short runner is no good in the paint. Rebound Zalo.
Yeah, he got good position. Just left it a little short.
Here's Yates to the basket. His layup is good, and he is fouled. 55-40. Wright State with a 15-point lead. This is their largest of the game.
And here's where you want to expand on it. You know, there's two things that are going to happen here. One is Wright State is going to expand on this lead, or Cleveland State's going to get right back into this game. And that's what, if you're a Wright State fan, you don't want to see happen.
Step back jumper on the baseline. Yates is good. He's now in double digits.
Didn't settle for the three. Got his man in the air. One dribble. Got around his man. Made the little jump shot. That's as we've talked about before. That's not an easy shot. And Mark was able to convert it there.
8 for the sophomore transfer from Ball State, Mark Allstork. A 3 by Yates is good right in front.
That has played for Milwaukee has scored now as Arians gets his first bucket. Milwaukee 6 of 9 behind the arc. They're up by 11.
And 5 of the 6 players have all hit threes. That's an incredible stat.
And we told you at the outset, they've got some great diversity on offense. Everybody averaging 10 points or more as Andre Yates gets a little. Panaski. Edwards the board for Cleveland State.
Everything is going Milwaukee's way right now. Cleveland State has to find some rhythm offensively and defensively in order to creep back in.
Yates off the dribble for 3. Give him that jumper. He'll take. Is a miss. Vikings with the basketball, down by 11.
Coach Jeter, sensing that Cleveland State's about to go on a run, is getting his starters right back up to the table.
There's Yates. Somehow kept hold of the basketball and scored. He's got 10 to lead Milwaukee, and look at those 3-point stats. Brought to you by Chuck Murray. He's working on stats for us today. 17-point lead for the Panthers, who are now shooting 59% from the field. Vinny Zolo in the corner for Cleveland State. The Vikings offense hasn't been bad today. They're shooting 45%, but Milwaukee's just been so good. Boy, Yates, nice drive to get to the rim and score. And Johnson check out. 18-point lead for the Panthers. This is their largest today. Cleveland State led it one time this afternoon when it was 2-0. Here's Hales. Yates thinking about the triple on the drive. Boy, Andre Yates has been so strong.
Underclassmen today, pretty much. With the exception of Vinny Zolo and Andre Yates, the Vikes are all freshmen and sophomores all the way through the lineup.
That's saved by
against Cleveland State, and now they do the same at this end.
3 guys today: Jeb Hartness, James Hicks, Michael Bryant, and Solid. Here's Andre Yates. He leads Cleveland State with 13. Vikings trail by 10, trying to get it to single figures for the first time in the second half. Yates on the drive. Got it off the glass.
Flip to Vinny down the lane. Contact. The tip, no. Hales keeps it alive.
Again, another 50-50 ball recovery by the Vikings. Those are true indicators of which team came ready to play in his first 4 minutes, Al.
Hales with the basketball here. Vikes by 8.
You know, when you're on your home floor against a quality opponent, you know, you want to come out the gate like this. And
Yates for 3. Right there, Andre Yates. Points. Green Bay's within 2.
Yeah. And there's an example of explaining what they think is a mismatch.
Edwards gets through the double. He's got numbers. Open look for Yates. Doesn't take it, though. Drives instead. Scores it off the window.
And he hasn't hit any orange either. I think the orange 3 has been on net every time.
Yates on the drive again. Boy, he's getting to the rack. To go. 12 penetrates and finds Faust. 4-3. Couldn't get that one. Edwards runs it up to Yates. He's going to the basket on Love and scores the bunny. Andres running. Spots in the lane. Stripped from behind by Edwards. Now Yates will slow it down. He didn't have numbers. Got by a double team. How about Yates? He's got a team. Just over 7 minutes to go. Yates on the drive. Tough shot for Andre Yates.
5 seconds. Shoot the ball.